Hi y'all, how's everybody doing today? Well, it is Friday, so happy Friday to you. I thought I would make another one of these flip-flop tag journals because I had so much fun making it. And so I cut out my tags, and if I remember right, they're like 4 by 8. So go cut out some tags. You can use 65-pound, 4.5. No, 4.25. Sorry, 4.25. Use file folder. I'm using file folder, and the other one I made was 65-pound cardstock, and they feel the same. The file folder actually feels a little sturdier. So I've been thinking about my cover. And I think I'm going to do this paper. Oh, and the papers that I'm going to use this time are going to be all from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. And I have a mixture of papers. I have her rose ganache kit, her vintage rose ganache kit, her rose ganache postcards, vintage rose ganache ephemera, and just the pockets, I believe, just very little from the Snippets of Love kit. So basically I'm using a little bit of each of her kits. So I'm trying to, I want to get this on here. I really want that butterfly on here, but it's not gonna happen. That butterfly is not gonna happen. So I'm going to cover all of these, and then we will attach them. Together. And I'm going to use the chenille that I have. This stuff. And I've already cut them. I don't know what I did with them now. I don't see them. Let's do it this way. Yeah, I don't know where I put them. Well, phooey. But yeah, see, I've been printing, and I still have a little more printing. I cut them out and don't know where it is. That's just wonderful. But that's okay, we can cut it out again. So I think this, oh, that butterfly is gonna be cut off. I think I'm going to do this for my cover. I like to do my covers first. On all my journals, I always do my covers first. So I think I'm going to do that. Or maybe put that on that side. I love where it comes together in the chenille and in the sari silk, where they sew it together. I just love it. I'm not attaching this now. I'm just showing you guys. So I think I'll do it on that side. So we'll have a little bit of the pink showing here from the butterfly, and that pink butterfly showing. So what do you think of that cover? Do you like it? I like this paper. I think it's the only one that has butterflies on it. So I want to thank Lene for buying the Tag Flip Flop journal. I hope that you enjoy it. I went to the post office first thing this morning, and I got to the post office, which isn't even like right up the street to begin with. And they had signs on the door, cash or check only. The computer system is not working. I'm like, no, I don't have cash. So I went to a different post office and stopped at the bank. My bank is right by that post office. Stopped at the bank and pulled some cash out just in case they said the same thing. Now where... I had a little bit of play, but anyways, they didn't say the same thing. I had to play a little bit with the papers, just to see what papers I wanted to be on here, and I kind of sort of picked out papers. Whoops. But I get it mailed, so that's all that matters. I like these collage sheets of Doreen's. It's like when you do a master board, you put it on there and you don't peek, so that you have a nice surprise once you cut it out. It's a cool sewing machine. Now, let's do the back sides. Do I want a different paper? No, we'll just go with that. Use up the paper. So Holly had a whole bunch of tests today. I can see already that 7th grade is not going to be easy. You have all of these, you know, it's so much easier to do it this way. You have all of these classes and all of them want to have a test on the same day. I remember being in middle school though. Even though it was so long ago. And I feel for her. Holly doesn't have the easiest time. In school. don't think any of these kids do these days. So I was watching a little bit of Patty Lang, Sacred Mementos. She does live sales on YouTube. She does it on Mondays and Thursdays, I believe. And I never catch them because it's always in the evening time. And I'm never on YouTube at night. But, I watched the rerun. And you can always buy, if there's anything left over, you can always contact her and tell her what it is you want. But, excuse me, I just have so much fun watching it. I don't know what, it's cool to see what it is that she finds. And just everything is so cool. And she has such great prices. I haven't bought from her though. One day I hope to. Alright, what do we want? This? That's so pretty. I don't know if I want that. Do we already have one of these? Yeah, on this. No, we don't. I want to do the pink though. We're going to do the other side. I want more pink. So these tag journals are so much fun. And I just love the flip-flop of them. I'll be making more flip-flop journals in the future, and not necessarily all tag ones, but definitely flip-flop journals. They are just a blast to make. I've made, oh, come on. No, that won't come back up. I've made a lot of different type of journals, and I'm still making different types of journals. But this flip-flop one and these shabby chic ones are definitely ones that I'm loving the most. But I've always loved shabby chic. Rachel Ashwell is the queen of shabby chic, and I have always followed her. I used to have, I don't have them anymore. I got rid of them not too long ago. But her, you know, coffee table books. I think I had every single one of Rachel Ashwell's. But we moved. And every time I move, I always get rid of stuff. And I donated them to a thrift store. My printer's printing and now it has an error. I can hear it. Hopefully that's straight. But yeah, I can't wait to decorate my new house. I have basically antiques, the furniture, and I collect milk glass and Pyrex, among other things. I have forgotten half of what I have, to tell you the truth. The house we're in now was supposed to be temporary. All right, let's put these in the order. Which one? That's the front. No, that's not the front. That's the front. I can't believe I cut those and I lost them. So let me just have a look. They should be... They're not over here. I have such a mess on this little old desk that I'm using. Look at the... Did I show you what I made? Aren't these cute? They won't fit in this flip-flop journal. I love making bows with the chiffon. I keep doing that. Well, I guess I lost them. Look at my printer was like out of ink, and all of these are wasted papers that I'm gonna have to throw away because my printer was out of ink and I replaced the ink while it was printing, but it didn't register that, and it still kept printing them with no color. You figure that one out. So after it was done printing everything that was in the, you know, in the queue, is that what it's called? Then I think I'm gonna, no, I guess I'll do it this way. Then it's all right, I want to make sure you guys can see. Can you see? Are we straight? I'm just putting a small gap. Can't believe I lost the ones I cut. I was trying to save time. All right, let's bring these closer to me. And I think I'm gonna cut a little bit off of this because it's too wide. Alright. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. You can use either that or art glitter glue. Art glitter glue works for these small projects. but I see my bottle is getting low and I don't want to run out while I'm on film. Okay, so I just have a small gap so that it has room. And I'm going to the top there. The gap is so that it has room when you put in your signature, so that it has room to open and close and maneuver around. Alright, so there's the cover, and it opens up. So this next one will be right here. I'm just trimming it up. My scissors need cleaned so bad. Alright, now we're gonna cut some of this because it's too wide. And that might be enough to make a small bow. Nope. Not gonna be so easy. And you could have inked the edges. Could have used pink, could have used vintage photo, whatever you want. There we go. How long have we been on? 22 minutes? 23 minutes? That will have to dry. And that'll take a little while to dry. Excuse me, sorry. So we're just cutting it out. Of the V. I think I'll leave it at the bottom. We can pick out our papers, let that dry. Let me go grab what's on the printer, because those I need. Alright, I'm back. That printer, those rollers are not working all that great. It's driving me nuts. So, yeah, it's not sucking in the paper. So, let me see what I want to do here. Yeah, I'll just fold it in half. So I'm just going to fold these in half, and then I think I had about 10 sheets on either side. There's 2 signatures. So I'll fold everything in half, and then when that dries, we will cut them to shape. So I only did a few pages front and side. And I just grabbed some collage sheets. There's a lot of dress forms in these kits. So I had a good day on, what is today, Friday? On Wednesday. Well, I had a good day on Thursday too, but Wednesday, my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll split those up. Now I gotta figure out what I want. My best friend, who calls me her southern daughter, so I call her my second mama. Why do I feel like we've already had this? There's just so many dress forms. Let me double check. Yeah, there's just so many dress forms that you feel like you've had it already. But let's not use that. She came over for a visit. Okay, why does this look familiar? Because we used that one. How did I print that out twice? Wait a minute. What am I doing? I folded those wrong. That's not how I wanted to fold those. I'm not thinking. But she came over for a visit. I haven't seen her in a while, even though she only lives about a half hour away. Alright, I need to fix these because I don't want them all folded in half like that. She made peanut butter cookies and brought those for Ron. And made a couple of different types of muffins and brought that with some whipped cream cheese, which I never thought in a million years that I would like the whipped cream cheese. And oh my gosh, everything was so good. And then we went to Subway for lunch. Holly had an early release day, so we picked her up from the bus stop. And I got to take Kathy over to the house, and she got to see it for the first time, which was exciting for me because I've been wanting to show her. Excuse me. So yeah, we had a fun day. And then yesterday I worked on that other journal all day, and I had done a video, just a craft with me process video. All right, maybe I'll leave these like that. And I was enjoying myself so much, 6, 7, 8, that I did not keep track of the time, and so the video wouldn't upload, so you guys didn't get to see that video. So Let me see what I want to do here. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. But you know, sometimes you get to crafting and you get carried away. I think I printed this one twice too, or one's in each kit. I've noticed that some are vintage and some are just the pinks. So yeah. So my week, look at my glue. My glue's all over my finger. Oh, you can't even see it. I'm going through the papers, trying to pick out papers. I am so sorry. Let's do this one. I should have these papers where you all can see them too. Where all y'all can see them. All right, let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's it. 11. Let's grab, I did some avocado dye-in. Look at that. Some very pretty coloration in here. Grab a couple of those, one for each signature. Yeah, I did more avocado dye-in yesterday. I did some cheesecloth and some lace and some paper, of course. I got some red cabbage today, so that will be fun. I haven't done red cabbage yet, or red onion, purple onion. All right, I lost count again. All right, let's do another count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll probably use these pockets, so I printed those out. Bunch of ephemera. This is such a cute page. So what's that, 16? I love this. I want this to open up, so hopefully this will open up. So when you go into it, you open it, and then you'll see it. But I'll adjust all of that. See, there's another dress form. There's 2 of those. I like the way this one looks better. I'm gonna do it that way. Part of it's gonna get cut off though. 18. Let's do this. Let's do one more. Let's do this one. All right, so we have 10 for each signature. And then I'll just go through them. Once this dries, I'll go through the papers and I'll get the signatures ready, and I will stitch them in. You don't need to see that. I'm sure y'all know how to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. That's all I'm gonna do. And I'll use ribbon, so I'll probably look for a pink ribbon for this one. So I think that's it for today. That's almost dry, but I'm gonna go start dinner, and I will be back tomorrow. It goes just like that. So pretty. Yes, it is. Loving it. I love this thing. And it doesn't have to be a tag. So the next one I do, I'll probably not do a tag, and maybe we'll do it slim size. So we shall see. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you probably tomorrow. All right, bye guys.